Good afternoon it is here in the big city, and the big show is here. This is the Apple Entertainment Network. And I am your friend, yes, Eunice. This is Moments with Eunice, and you know how we do it. It's the steamiest, it's the hottest, it's the deepest. Right here. We all know what has been trending recently on social media. Did you hear about Odinaka? Yeah. Look in my mouth, so but anyways, guess what, everyone? What? We have the big man in the house today. But before we have him on this hot seat, let's get to see what started all of this. What did Odinaka do? Watch.
No jobs. You spend 4 years, 5 years, 6 years in school, and you come out and you're still scrounging for food. I went for a job in Lagos, and what happened? Over 10,000 people for one post, and yet the person who will get the job has already been decided by a godfather. And so if you have no godfather, who is your God? Nobody. You are nothing. You're inconsequential. Ask yourself, why can't we have light which can help the little people, which is what we have become, source for a livelihood? Because one big man is there importing, generating sets, and his friends who are politicians are helping him kill the industry of light. And we're all happy. And we're all quiet. I say no. What are you doing? What am I doing? Why are we so silent? And they use what is so minute against us. They tell you that you're Hausa, and the other one is Igbo, and the other one is TV, and the other one is Yoruba. And they use it as a dividing point to split us. But I say enough. Bros, why can't we come together? Why can't we form a synergy? No matter what your religion is, whether be a Muslim, be a Christian, be a traditionalist, why can't we form this synergy and lock up and stand with one voice and say, this movement of progressives, which is what we that have been trampled on are, will not die. And then with one voice, we can say to those people in the State House of Assemblies, we can say to the councillors, we can say to the local government chairman, we can say to the people in the House of Assembly, we can say to all the politicians, we can say a big emphatic no. That we are the people, and the people are the government. And it is what we decide. It is our choice to be great and make this nation great again.
Welcome back! I mean, that was the bomb.com. I can't wait to have him sit here. I want to know what makes this man who he is. Do you? Yes! Wonderful! So big ups! The biggest applause for the man of the moment! It's such a big pleasure to have you in the studio today.
Thank you very much.
Wow! I mean, I have never seen anything like what has happened recently after your comments. So tell us what inspired this.
She died. She died.
Who died?
A young girl who had no reason to die. Died. And sometimes when I sit back and think about it, I ask myself, Odinaka, are you sure you're not a party to this young girl's death? I went for an interview in Lagos, one of the 1001 interviews that every graduate who begged, scrambled, groveled for money to pay fees at the universities, and then ends up coming out and then there's no job. I went for one of those interviews. On my way back, a young girl who had no business being on the streets was selling sachet water. And I tried to buy water. And in the process of trying to give me my change, an accident happened. I couldn't do anything. She died. A young girl who should have been in school, a young girl who should have been getting education, even though after the education she still has no future, because we have leaders who are not educated, yet they are the leaders. A young... She died. And I ask, is that the future for our children? Selling sachet water, selling biscuits on the roads, whilst the few, extremely few, have their children in the best schools abroad.